Praise the Lord, saints. We are back. We took a little break, went to the Smoky Mountains, had a wonderful time in the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but we're back. Want to deal with spiritual warfare. Want to talk about spiritual warfare. Ephesians chapter 6 tells us to put on the whole armor of God, to be strong in the Lord, and put on the whole armor of God, not to do warfare in and of our own strength or by ourselves. He says, because we fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, spiritual forces of wickedness in heavenly places. When you engage in the warfare, you are fighting spirits, not just people, but they're spirits behind the person, in the mind of the person or the situation. Psalms 27, David knew how, shared how to bring the personal relationship, your personal relationship into the battle. He said, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Listen to that. Since the Lord is my light, my Shekinah, my glory, whom shall I fear? Since the Lord is my deliverer and my salvation, whom shall I be afraid of? We need to learn that the battle is not ours. It belongs to the Lord because we belong to the Lord. And so we're going to talk about the who, the what, the why, the how, and even the where of spiritual warfare. I say the where of spiritual warfare because it takes place in the mind and in the heart. You win the spiritual warfare in your heart and your mind, you're winning in the physical. You're winning in the financial. You're winning in the social. We're going to talk about how to engage into spiritual warfare. It's in the mind. David said in Psalm 51, he said, Lord, create in me a clean heart. Renew a right spirit in me. And then I will teach sinners. I'll be an example of how to serve you. And I believe in Psalm 139, he prays, Lord, try the reins of my heart. See if there be any wicked way within me. You got to be in condition. You got to have Jesus in your heart to engage in spiritual warfare. 1 Peter chapter 3 tells us, who will harm you if you be doers of that which is good? But even if they should come against you, sanctify the Lord in your heart and always be ready to give a answer of the reason of the hope that lies within you. In other words, when people see that they cannot destroy you because you are focused in on the Lord, they're going to ask you, what's keeping you together? Make sure to tell them Jesus. Well, I hope to see you tomorrow as we engage in talking about spiritual warfare. 2009 Park Avenue in the lovely city of Lynchburg, Virginia. We're going to have parking lot service. So I hope you'll be there. God bless you. And just little thoughts that kind of keep you inspired and engage in the warfare, but take Jesus with you. Hope to see you tomorrow. God bless you.